45. There goes Davis. Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game.
Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
Welcome to the 12th edition of the Playbook Podcast. I'm your host, Myer and my co-hosts for today are Cash Spinka and Nick Manley. Make sure you follow the Rocket Productions YouTube channel and follow us on Spotify to keep up with all of our podcasts. Cash, NBA starting this week. I mean, how are we feeling about it?
There was a couple good games this week. We've already got a couple key players hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sadly.
Mm-hmm. Nuggets versus Nets. The Nuggets win 144-139. Jokic went off like his MVP self. He had 29 points, 16 rebounds, and 16 assists and 18 rebounds.
Triple-double.
Russell Westbrook went off too. He had
Yeah,
22
I
points,
saw that.
5 assists. Mavericks versus Timberwolves, rematch of the Western Conference Finals. The Mavericks take this one again, 120-114. Luka and Kyrie both went off. Luka had 24 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Kyrie had 35 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
Okay, so Kyrie Irving got traded last year, right? Who do we think won that trade? Looking back on it right now,
The Mavericks.
that's what I was thinking. But I don't know. They kind of got rid of all their depth and defense for Kyrie, so
They made it to the finals.
that is true.
And then got smoked.
Yeah, they did get smoked.
Should have been the Lakers.
Okay.
Kings versus Jazz. Kings win 113-96. Domantas Sabonis somewhat went off. He had 28 points, 4 assists, 11 rebounds. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a role player.
Warriors versus Pelicans. Steph Curry was hurt this game, but they still won 124-106. The Pelicans, I don't think are going to make it far this season.
No, sadly, but I like the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson. We got some dogs in
They have a good team. They just
Organization sucks.
Buddy Hield went off for 28 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Lindy Waters III had 21 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds. You guys have probably never heard of him.
No.
Nope.
Coming back from commercial break, we'll move on to college football and the NFL. Barron Concrete has been working locally and commercially in the Roseville area since 1980. They've been a part of major projects in the Roseville-Wichita area that have shaped the community we know of today. If you have any questions, please contact them. They're open Monday through Friday. You can contact them at 316-618-6087 or on their website, barronconcrete.com. And now a word from our other sponsors.
Red Lion Auto has been repairing vehicles for 20 years. They are located at 112 North Rose Hill Road. They work on all makes and models and have the newest technology to service your vehicle. They are open 5 days a week from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. You can call them today at 316-776-9069.
Welcome back to the Playbook Podcast. Moving on to the NFL. Eagles versus Bengals. I thought it'd be more of a shootout than it was. Eagles win 37-17. So, Nick, if you're the Bengals, what are you doing with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joe Shiesty? Are you moving on from one of those dudes, or are you keeping your core and just wait until next season and build off the draft?
At that point, I don't even know. What's the record like? 2-7.
2-7. Because no, 2-8.
Didn't they go on a 4-game losing streak at the start of the season? Yeah.
They're already eliminated from playoff contention.
I don't even know what to do with that team.
Yeah. You have solid role players to build around. Chase Brown has shown glimpses of being a good running back, but I feel like you need someone other than Chase Brown and Zach Moss. T. Higgins has gone off this year. Jamar Chase went off. I don't know.
He went
just weird.
All right last game.
It's just a weird situation because you have 3 star caliber players and they're just not producing enough to get you over that hump. Browns win 49 to the Ravens 24.
I was not expecting
that either. Nick Chubb obviously coming back from that crucial injury last year where his knee bent the other way. It's awful. But are we talking about Deshaun Watson? Is he the problem or was he the problem?
I don't know.
I feel like he was.
I would say.
I don't feel like it's a debate. How do you come from not starting to 330 all-purpose yards and like 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Lions win 52-14 over the Titans.
Yeah. I mean,
Their comeback is insane.
Lions
was
are
it?
just looking
Yeah.
good right now.
They were down like 0-7 at the end of the first quarter.
And then just score 52.
Something like Texans 23, the Colts 20. Stephon Diggs suffered an ACL injury,
Out for the season.
out for the season. Colts bench Anthony Richardson after he walked off the field on third down because he got quote-unquote tired. Packers win 30 to the Jaguars 27. I don't know what to do with this Packers wide receiver core. You have four number one options.
Yeah, but also Jordan Love
Is hurt.
his ankle or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like he would be leading the NFL in every stat except for interceptions, obviously.
Right.
He'd be QB1 right now if he wasn't hurt. Cardinals win against the Dolphins, 28-27. Dolphins look good. Tua coming back. Jalen Waddle didn't quite produce. Tyreek Hill had an all right game, but nothing good by Tyreek standards.
No.
I feel like we need to give it a week, give Tua CTE time to recover, and then we'll be good next week. Patriots 25, Jets 22. If I'm the Jets, I'm selling this franchise. How you go out and trade for Devontae Adams?
And
And then
continue to
lose.
lose and fire your head coach.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Devontae Adams, how do you go from a 2-5 team to a 2-5 team? I mean,
Retire.
yeah. Falcons 31 to the Buccaneers 26. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, all hurt. Their backfield looks legit though with Bucky Evans and what's his name, Rashad White. So they have good 2 RB1s, but I don't think that can carry them. But Baker Mayfield's playing on a pretty high level right now. Chargers versus Saints. Chargers look really good. Saints look awful. I mean, that's what the game comes down to. Bills win 31 to Seahawks 10. Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman carrying that team along with Josh Allen. Broncos versus Panthers. Broncos win 28 to the Panthers 14. The Broncos are looking better than I thought they would. I thought their defense would be pretty good, and I thought Bo Nix would need a year to develop, but he's developing nicely.
He's coming off and just going crazy.
Chiefs win 27 to the Raiders 20.
Had me for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Last
what.
time we lost was against the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't know how we're doing this. Last quarterback to beat them was Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the Chiefs are 7-0, but I'm happy about it. Commanders 18, Bears 15.
This was a game.
This was quite a game.
Especially
Jane
at the
Daniels.
end.
Oh, man.
How do you go from taunting the fans,
Yeah.
forgetting your assignment, and then
tipping it up
tipping
to
the
the-
ball, the game-winning ball?
If I was the coach, he's
You're
off the
getting
team.
benched. You're getting cut. 49ers to the Cowboys 24. 49ers don't need Brandon Ayuk. They don't need sick Deebo Samuel. They don't need Christian McCaffrey. They don't need anybody.
They just need Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy beat the system, quarterback allegations. In other NFL news, Deontay Johnson got traded for a 5th-round pick swap and an additional 6th-rounder. So, I mean, that was a total steal by the Ravens. I mean, I don't feel like it helps them a ton. They already got a lot of targets. I feel like Devontae Adams is just going to go in because he's always been this clear-cut wide receiver 1, and now he's not. 2 returns, obviously. D-Hop has 2 catches on 3 targets for 49 yards. Chiefs make another trade for Josh Uche, I think. I don't know. Pass rusher from Patriots. He's been pretty well. He was drafted in the 2nd round, so we'll see how he does with that. But Max Crosby might be traded to the Lions. When the Lions were asked about it, they said they were in trade talks. So that'd be good for Max Crosby.
Who would they trade for?
It'd probably be a pick for Max Crosby.
That would be a dominant team. That would be a team to look out for.
Yes, it would. Moving on to college football. Let's just start out with the best game that happened this weekend. Kansas versus K-State.
I mean, you guys were. I know you were.
I was a little worried.
On the edge of your seat. Avery Johnson, pass leader for K-State, had 253 yards. Rushing leader, DJ Giddens, 102.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was putting numbers out there.
He was, but he was
On a Kansas defense who really isn't
I know.
that good.
But he'd either have a 3-yard run or a 20-yard run. There's no in between
Yeah.
with him.
Receiving leader, is it J.C. Brown? Or is it
Jace Brown.
Jace Brown? 98 yards. I mean, not bad.
Mm-mm. I think he's the leading receiver in yards right now for Kansas. So
K-State.
K-State, yeah.
Pass leader for Kansas, Jalen Daniels, 209. And I know he had an interception at the end of the first half.
And a fumble.
Yeah.
That cost you guys a game.
Yeah. I just don't want to talk about it.
Hey, it's okay. We can get you in some therapy.
Yeah, I just can't wait till basketball.
Hey, we'll split
you
like
guys
always.
really don't have a good team.
Next year, though. Next year.
Well,
we got
that's
the
next
number
year.
1 recruit.
He's not committed yet.
He's going to.
No,
he
he's
showed
not.
up to 3 football games.
Rushing leader for Kansas, Devin Neal, 66. Receiving leader, Trevor Wilson, 69. Not bad, not bad. Moving on to other college games. Oregon versus Illinois, 38-9. Really, Oregon's just proven they're the number 1 team.
Yeah.
Ohio State versus Nebraska, 21-17. Nebraska has that quarterback that looks like Patrick Mahomes.
Dylan Raiola.
He was looking good.
He was looking good, but Will Howard, former K-State alumni,
Had 221 yards.
he's looking good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Low-key kind of wish we kept him, but Avery Johnson's just that dude, so.
Yeah. I mean, if you kept Will Howard, what's going to come with your quarterback rushing?
Yeah.
Will Howard cannot run for anything.
I mean, he's
what
on.
What happened to Quinshon Judkins?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be one of the most hyped
can't-
NCAA college football. Give
He
him the
can't hit
best
4 spin
spin
moves.
Texas versus Vanderbilt, 27-24. Vanderbilt's the team that beat Alabama as number
I
one.
know. Texas looked a little shaky.
Yeah. Quinn Ewers only having 288 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Should be having more
Only.
for a Texas team. Texas A&M versus LSU, 38-23. I mean, Texas A&M beating LSU. They beat Missouri bad a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
Alabama did the same thing this week.
Yeah. Alabama versus Missouri, 34-0.
Give me Alabama.
I mean, they're coming back after losing 2 games already this season.
Yeah, no. I mean, Ryan Williams just.
They needed
just
to
get him in the
They
offense.
needed a game like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, Myer, you want to tell them about a new segment?
We got a new segment. The MCAA College Madden or Minecraft College Madden. Nick, who's your team right now?
Ole Moo.
Cash, who's your team?
Ole Moo.
I'm also gonna have to go with Ole Moo, but I think Pig State is gonna make a run this year.
This is not real.
We'll see.
Old Moo's ranked number 2. Pig State's ranked number 9. Old Moo's undefeated, but they already had the bye week, so Pig State's 3-1 right now. So we'll see how the season shakes out for that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tune in next week. We'll continue to talk about the MC. And Cash will bring you guys another NBA update.
Yes, I will.